Ka high level committee melatung daga sarkar jela nak banta ban penkan ria ekibrio wasong masa haharijan koloni thamyo molong kapat simlapha satya ya kaipot sak sarkar jela henrei kan pendep shwa ya kijungan kam hakasin shong ya kijingelang ga bakhaddu kaban salong shen haba jubab ya kijing keli balawan ra daw MLA ka kongres na West Shillong uba Mahendro Rapsang nakaliang usembut menteri rangba ubadairu chairman jong ka HLC ula pentim ba ka komiti kelasong buntli kijingalang nadu belatung ha kasnem arjar khatpra ha ka baw loong baling bagni kijingalang ka HLC kala labru bagdan bun hikenrum kenram bahap banle bat ban penbej khamtam ha ka baydei ba kasas pular blesoi da ka hima melim bat kaslong municipal board halor ka jinglong tra ya ka jaka uloong ba ka HLC ka ban bisharu hadian ba sarkar India kala penbana ban penitenat ya kibenta jong kanong ba Shillong da ka bakentup ha ka smart city haba jubab ya ka jingkeli benrap balawan ra da ka MLA na East Shillong ka Dr. M Amprin Lingdo na kaliang menteri ulai tu ba ka HLC kalaya selok ru bonsin bat ka KHDC kumju bat ka hima melim kibadai kinong kmi ya ka tai ka jaka ula pentep ru ba kam jong ka HLC ka longbek tang banwat ya kilat lenti ban penthmai ya ka tai ka jaka ha ka ba ya ka kaipot on sapha apat sak sarkar ban sim ya karai nagaliang UMLA ka North Shillong uba Adalbert Nongrum ulabu jingkeli halor ka jingbam kentup lang ka sarkar ha ka HLC khamtam ba ka harijan koloni kadang ha bapo ka North Shillong constituency daga baw loong ba le si ka jingbam kentup kala abandon AA Shelindan ula penpauru i ka jingbam hun halor ka jingslam jong ka HLC ban penbej ya ka kam ha baw la kentok ru ba le si ka sarkar ka mut ban le ya ka ni kam haswa ka election arjar arpulai haba pensaya ka jingkran UMLA na galiang uba aprestun ulong baya ka HLC latung na sarkar henrei on sabishar ka daw balay klam pentup ya UMLA ha ka tay ka komiti ha ka baw la benrap ru ba kamdan AA Shelindan halor ka ni ka jingbam kentup lang ya UMLA ba ka jingslam ban pha ya ka kaipot bat benrap ru ba ka ni ka kam ka day ka bala sa teng mentah la slam henrei na galiang sarkar ka ile ban penbej no sendan junom ya ka ni ka kam
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to state question 102. A, no, sir. B, sir, does not arise in view at A above. C, sir, does not arise in view at A above.
Mr. Speaker, sir, may I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister why it has taken so long? May we know the reason?
Sir, in fact, there are so many reasons to explain, but briefly I just wanted to say, the moment we constituted high-level committee on the notification came out on the 4th June 2018. So the committee started sitting and collecting all the details. Then when we started sitting, then we found out so many things needs to be done, needs to be corrected, and even the present form of the agreement between the municipal board and its aim of MLAM was not that very clear. It was vague. So on the basis of that, we have to also see from the issue of the land ownership, number one, and then number two, I think in 2019, we were so lucky that ultimately Government of India considered Shillong city as one of the smart cities in the country, where we also think of redeveloping quite a number of places in and around Shillong. So taking all these issues into consideration, it takes a lot of time, sir, because we need to also have a detailed discussion with the stakeholders like the Hima, Mlem, and then we need to also have a meeting with the district council because this area falls under the 6th schedule. So these are the issues where it takes so much time. But I would just like to inform the honourable member and the members of the Sarkar's House that HLC will again sit very soon, and then report will be submitted to the government, sir.
What was the timeline has been set up for the HLC to submit its report? Any timeline?
Sir, the timeline is, in fact, as per the notification, at the earliest possible. That is the timeline, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, go on, Amparan.
Honourable Speaker, sir, in the course of the reply of the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister, who's looking after this report, he has indicated that there are certain lacunae, certain irregularities that have arisen. May I inquire from the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister if meetings between stakeholders have been held since 4th June 2018 to try and sort out and bring out an amicable solution?
Sir, I did not get the question, please. Huh?
Can you repeat?
Honourable Speaker, sir, in the course of the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister's reply, he had said that there were some irregularities detected between authorities like the SAM, the Municipal Board, the ADC. Has there been any meeting to consolidate on the findings, the preliminary findings of the high-level committee on this matter?
Yes, sir. I already replied. And as I said, series of meetings were held, be it with the Council, be it with the CM of Malim. That's what now we are in the final stage of preparing the report, which is to be submitted to the government, sir.
Speaker, sir, the Honourable Deputy CM has also, in the course of his reply, indicated that there was going to be an allocation of smart city schemes in certain areas. Because he brought it in context of this, are we then to infer that a smart city project for redevelopment of that entire area is in the mind of the government?
Sir, I've said, in and around Shillong, smart city has been so kind by the government of India to even include in the list. So therefore, wherever necessary, not necessarily only here in Maulonghan, but wherever necessary, Urban Affairs Department is working out a proper detailed plan on this. And that's why we're saying, because Maulonghan is the main hub commercially, then we thought maybe we can redevelop even that area. But right now, I'll not be able to say anything because I think we know well the terms of reference of this committee. Committee has to submit the report to the government. Then only, I think we'll be able to share all the details.
My last question, sir. Sir, as stakeholders of this Shillong city, may we have an interaction through your intervention, Honourable Speaker, sir, with the government as 4 MLAs of Shillong City? Can we have a consult so that we may also be appraised of the various dimensions of this entire problem, which continues to hit headlines over all these years? We would like to know what exactly is the situation and what is the mind of the government. At least call us who are stakeholders. May I have a definitive view from the Honourable Deputy CM, sir?
Sir, the role of the committee is to prepare a detailed report, recommendation, and submit it to the government. So once the report is submitted to the government, so I'm sure the government will again take necessary steps how to proceed for this.
Now process, please.
Sir, may I know from Honourable Minister, so that we cannot deny the fact that matter is still pending in Supreme Court. So may I know from Honourable Deputy Chief Minister the standing order of Supreme Court, sir.
Sir, I'm so thankful to the honorable member from Molai. He referred to the tribunal issue. So I would like to refer to rule number 132. That's why, sir, rule number 132, I think we are not supposed to discuss all these details. However, for the interests of the information of the other members, at least I have just highlighted few issues which I think we all need to know. But further discussion, detail and all, I think as per rule 132, I think we cannot.
So why I brought this matter, but this issue I've only brought in the floor house from time to time, because at the time of putting my question from my side, I received a letter from the government. The matter is sub judice. So that's why I raised this matter. We knew this case. We have been read from time to time. Supreme Court has already given order to the state government that this matter is still lying with the Supreme Court, no further. But since the honourable member is sharp enough, I may say senior. Good question, answer you have to reply. Thank you, sir.
Sharp enough.
When discuss about this matter, every time they used to mention that sensitive. But don't worry, I'm going to synthesize. I'm not.
What, sir?
No. Let's not afraid about that sensitivity.
Okay.
But myself, I'm very concerned with this, and I'm serious. So I'm going to sensitize this issue.
What is your question, please?
Yes, my question is this, sir. Because my people, electorate especially, my constituency, they really wanted to know why myself as local MLA did not include in the HLC, high-level committee. Whereas I'm very surprised when you as Mr. Speaker, sir, with due respect, you as an honorable member of this August House and respected honorable member Renixon had been included in this committee, where myself has been left out. What's the result? Why? What's there behind the scene? So I just want to get a clarification.
What is there behind the scene?
Sir, I don't know about behind the scene, but the notification came out from the government. So let me just find out whether there is anything behind the scene or in front of the scene that I don't know. So I will examine to this, sir. I will again examine. I'll find out what is the issue behind the scene.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for an honorable member who made a reply in this August House. So I just want to get more clarification, because you said that the matter is already in place. Why take so long to submit the report? Because this has been heard for past many months. Why take so long? Because these people, the resident in this particular area, it's not about we are hitting them. It's just because we want to develop that area. We want to not to evict them, but to reallocate them. That is the objective.
Sir, I have already replied.
But I'm not satisfied, sir. With due respect. Maybe
Sir,
it is. Maybe
sir, if the other member is not satisfied, I can't help it.
No, but the matter arises now. It's not to suit you as a deputy chief minister, not to suit the house, not to suit me, but to suit the situation, which is so demanding that this matter need to take up as soon as possible. Or we are waiting for the 2-3 months before election. I don't know. That may be behind the scene.
Sir, once again, I would like to request the honourable member, while I reply, to listen very carefully. I've already replied everything, even his supplementary question. I've already replied. We are serious about it, and you know well this issue is a long pending issue. So we, from day one itself, we are committed that we want to solve this problem permanently. So I've already replied everything. And then he said the sensitivity. Any issues it is sensitive, no doubt about it. But as I said to you, the government is seriously considering this issue to reach to the permanent solution. So I think that is very important, Mr. Speaker.
Just one more. Can you give a clear picture about why not including me in this high-level committee? I'm a sole honor of this constituency.
Deputy CM has already replied. The notification was made by the government, so he is going to accept. Or what?
Then whose government? I don't understand.
Deputy CM, please.
Sir, I just wanted to clarify. See, the notification issued by the government, not necessarily that we should include Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. D. The issue here is how to get the issues addressed effectively. So the question of asking why Mr. A or Mr. B is not part of the committee, I think that is not fair, Mr. Speaker, sir. But I have already replied again to the honourable member that I don't know when he mentioned about behind the scene. I said, I don't know. So maybe I will find out. I will find out because this notification came out from the Urban Affairs Department, sir.